We're live.
We're live.
We're live. Hello, everyone. It's been a while.
Everyone, total of
0. Well, that's us.
us. Two.
2. So yeah, there's 2.
How long has it been?
I don't know how long it's been since
Long
we've done a co-ed live stream. Co-ed. Anyway, yeah, it's been a while. It literally, I think we did one before we had the house move.
Here, I'm gonna check.
Okay.
It's been
Sharon's
a
gonna
long
check.
time.
Hey, Luciana, welcome. Great to see you. We just thought we'd go ahead and do a live stream to kind of say hello to everyone. Proof of life that we're still alive, that we're still around, and hopefully that we'll be able to do a little bit more. I know every time I say that, we never do anything more.
It was at the laundromat 3 months ago.
3 months ago. 3 months ago.
3 months.
Hey, Jay Miller. Great to see you.
Hey.
Yeah, it's been 3 months since the last time on this channel that you and I did a live together.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a while. So hey, Dr. Insomnia, great to see you as well.
Hey.
Good to see all of you guys. Yeah. Hey, welcome. Yeah, Sharon and I wanted.
Hey, Miss Yvonne.
Hey, Miss Yvonne. Yeah, definitely a long time. Sharon and I wanted to do a live stream today and just kind of, catch up with you guys and answer any questions you guys might have and where we are with things. Obviously, I don't have any update on any type of content creation. I've been, as I was telling Sharon, and this has been behind the scenes now for the last few months, I've just been creatively drained and not wanting to do much with anything, even my other channel. So as you guys know, if you guys follow me on their channel, I have done very little at the end of last month and so far at the beginning of this month, because I was not happy with the way I was creating content over there. So I'm going to be doing something a little bit more fresh for me and a little bit back down to what I used to do with the channel. So it's been a while doing that, but on this channel, Uniquely Us, it's been a long time since we've done anything. I was doing the history stuff, and that just got a lot to do with that. So, but it's great to see all of you guys.
Luciano says, Frank, any word about Pete the Patriot?
Pete the Patriot? No, why? What's going on with Pete the Patriot? I don't know. I'm not aware of. I've been out of the YouTube stuff for a few months, keeping it with people. So yeah, fill me in on Pete the Patriot. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. I would like to know.
Rainmaker, hello.
Hey, Rainmaker.
Yes, here we are. You were thinking of us. We're still here.
The chill streams were fun. Yeah, those were fun. Dr. Insomnia.
Is that on here or on Let's Be Frank?
I don't recall. Dr. Insomnia, do you remember what channel I did the chill streams on? I don't remember. I remember doing them. I just don't remember which channel I was doing those on. Luciano says, haven't heard or seen him in a while. Yeah, I don't know. Haven't really been active in the community in a while, so I don't even know. I have to kind of get in touch. I only keep in contact with a few people, and that's about it.
That's about it. Just me.
My channel.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah, those chill streams were fun. I gotta get back to doing some of that stuff. As you guys know, I do. I work part-time on the side as well, and I'm not gonna lie, it's fun doing that. I know Sharon hates when I say that, but it is. It's fun. I don't want to move back up in that company. However, I do find all the behind-the-scenes intrigue and the politics and everything that plays out behind the scenes. I find that really fun. I find it fun because I don't have to deal with it at the level I used to have to deal with it. So being able to deal with it from an outside perspective is way funner than having to actually deal with it when you're having to implement everything.
Hi, Donut Dan. You made me want a donut now. Seriously, that sounds amazing. But yeah, so we moved into the house. My parents bought the house that we were living in that maybe in this time last year.
This time last
January,
year.
No, January
It was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
We're over a year. We're over 18, 19 months.
From when?
August, so September, October, November, December. So 12 plus 4, 16. Yeah, 20 months. 20 months ago.
Yeah. So my parents bought that house, and so we are all living together in that house. It's working out really, really well. If you guys didn't know, my dad was facing some health issues ever since COVID. And we moved in, figured out that his medicine wasn't correct. Or it was correct, but he wasn't taking it correctly. So
it was making him worse.
Yeah, he was pretty sick. So once we got the meds on track, Dad is much, much better now. And so we're very, very happy about that. And we're able to help out, and they help us out. My son loves when my mom cooks for him and all that good stuff. So that worked out well. So we're all moved in, washer and dryer hooked up. That was probably one of the worst, is like not to be able to.
Yeah, because we were doing laundromat. Obviously we did a live stream from the laundromat.
Oh yes, that was our last live stream.
We were doing that for what, 3 months? Almost?
Yeah.
Almost 3 months of just going to laundromat. There's nothing wrong with doing that, but we had to travel so far to go to do it. We used to have one in town, but a dump truck ran through it and it never got rebuilt. So we don't have a current laundromat inside our town. So we have to travel. We had to travel 25 miles outside of town to go to the laundromat. We had to do that for 3 months. So, and we would wait till it piled up a little bit, and we would have like 6 washing machines going at one time.
I think it cost us $40 each time we went.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we're happy to have that. What else?
Well, for the last month, we were down to 1 car.
For all 3 of us.
For all 3 of us. For me, Frank David, and Sharon, and trying to get Frank David to school, his other activities, and us to work. So that made an interesting month. And our nephew worked tirelessly over the last month. He was doing it on his own free time after work, coming by the house, working on it. And
he's so smart.
Yeah, he's so brilliant when it comes to things like that. And he got it working this last Saturday.
It purrs like a kitten.
It purrs. The last thing we needed to do was get a new battery for it, because it had just drained for not doing anything. It was just sitting there, not moving. But already at that point, it was already a weak battery, because it died that one time in the parking lot. Remember, had to have the security guy come out and jump it
from my hospital.
Yeah. So,
hey Erica, glad to see you.
And so, yeah, it's been pretty eventful. I feel like I know it's 3 months since the last time we did the live stream, but really when we've been doing anything consistent, it's been a long time. It's ever since.
I think December 8th is when we actually were displaced. December 8th?
When we were getting ready to move the house, you mean?
Right. So we've been kind of crazy.
Yeah, everything's been crazy.
So we're happy to be on a more normal thing now.
Yeah, we are actually more on a normal schedule than we have been in a long time. Yes. Yeah. So we were displaced twice.
Thank you, Yvonne. And Valerie, hello. Hello.
Yeah, hello, Valerie. Great to see you as well. So yeah, it's been quite the journey since Hurricane Idalia came through and threw our lives upside down.
Oh goodness.
Right?
I still can't. In church, when we sing like anything about a storm, I start bawling. I just can't.
We weren't affected by the fires at all. No, we didn't have any fires around here, did we?
Only the one we started years ago.
Yeah, but we're in Florida, so we weren't impacted by the fires that were anywhere else. I'm not sure.
Where were they?
Well, I know about the California fires.
I know the North Carolina ones.
So, but to answer your question, no, we were not impacted by the fires. Yeah. So yeah, 2 years, about 2 years of mayhem.
Yes.
Yeah. It's really been, the last 2 years have really been something that I don't think we were anticipating. Obviously you never anticipate to be displaced, but anticipate to to not know for sure. There was no certainty as far as what we were going to be doing. And that really was always a stressor in the background.
Yes, it was crazy. I would never want to go through that ever again.
Yeah. And hopefully we don't have to face another terrible hurricane season like we have in the last few years.
Oh, man. I'm already like...
Yeah, we're getting close to hurricane season already. So we're only a couple months out and we're already dreading it.
Luciana thought we were in California. No.
Yeah, no.
No, North Florida.
I would love to go to visit California still.
Not going to California.
She doesn't want to go anywhere I want to go. No. I talked.
We went to El Salvador.
That was fun. That was an experience. That was awesome.
That was an experience. Those people were amazing.
They were.
You got to go in the Pacific Ocean.
I did. I got that off my bucket list. I did.
Okay. Well, there's no need to go to California.
There are so many things I want to go and experience in California, like the redwood forests.
I wouldn't mind going there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. See,
the land of the giants.
The land of giants. Is that what they call it?
The redwood forest.
Because they're big trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when the sons of God came down and
they were giants.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there were normal trees to them?
Yes. Anyways, God has been shaking us up for something awesome. I hope he shows us that very soon.
He's definitely shaking us up.
He has.
That's for sure. That is the truth. Yeah, she doesn't want to go anywhere I want to go. I was talking about going to Tokyo. Wanted to go visit Tokyo. And Sharon's like, no.
Sparky will go with you.
It's not the same. I love Sparky. But it's not the same to go with Sparky as it would to go with my wife.
If Sparky and Julie go, I'll go to Tokyo.
They're not going to go to Tokyo.
Sparky,
but
we could go this.
We could go to Tokyo, though.
From hurricanes to the earthquakes. Oh, cars drive through the redwoods.
Yeah, see?
Until there's an earthquake and the earthquake swallows up your car.
Where?
Redwood forest.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
No, I'm not going anywhere that there's earthquakes.
We went through an earthquake in El Salvador.
I know.
Remember?
I was terrified of a tsunami. We were right on the ocean.
Oh, Sharon.
Anyways.
So, but yeah, that's what we've been up to over the last few months. Obviously, you guys have been pretty well connected in with the course of our life over the last couple of years, especially.
Yes.
And hoping to actually get back into a normal rhythm where
we say that like
I know
once every couple weeks.
Yeah, I know. And someday we will get into a normal rhythm. But you know, it's really been a draining experience as well.
Yep. Okay, let's see. Not anymore. The redwood you could drive through toppled down a few years ago.
Okay.
Yvonne said, my brother wants to go to Hawaii, but his wife hates to fly, so it's similar to you guys. You know, Hawaii is one of those things in the middle of the ocean. Like, there's nothing. You're only getting out of there by plane if, like, anything crazy happens. Or ship, but what if it's a big tsunami?
Oh, no.
See, I think worst case scenario, like, what's our way out?
I don't think like that.
I know you don't. That's why you're never prepared.
I'm always prepared in the moment.
We go on a trip and I have like all the antibiotics. I have all medicine that you could think of, even though like Walmart's right there, but might as well bring it if you have it.
El Salvador didn't have a Walmart though. So
El Salvador did not have a Walmart. We were very prepared for El Salvador. Yeah, it gives me high anxiety to not be prepared.
Yeah. We were so prepared. We were none of our teammates got sick.
Very true. Yeah, we even had the probiotics and everything.
Yeah, we were prepared going in.
Oh, that's a bummer, doctor, about the redwoods. Alberta, Canada. Actually, that's where my niece lives.
Is it Alberta? Okay.
Isn't that the province?
Yeah, it is.
What's the one where they live?
Oh, I have no idea.
I don't remember.
It's
But
west. It's like the second to the last province to the west.
Yeah.
Might be Alberta. I don't have a map pulled up. So
Yeah, my niece lives there, so I probably would go there. I want to my bucket list. What's my bucket list?
I don't know. To go to Alaska
And
to see the Auroras or whatever.
the Aurora Borealis.
Yes, that.
the Northern Lights is an easier way to say it. That's on my bucket list. So that was our 20-year anniversary.
I
thing,
thought-
and then we did it.
I thought her bucket list was to go to Oregon to go see where the filming of Twilight was.
Well, that's right on the way. So, and it's not Oregon, it's Washington.
Whatever, same place.
Forks, Washington.
Forks, Washington.
Try monthly, then weekly, every other day, then daily. Gradually return to rhythm. Yeah, I don't know. Edmonton, I think that's where they are.
Yeah. Hey, Sasquatch Queen. Remember from that movie,
Saskatchewan.
the Grown Ups?
The grown up.
The guy with the high pitched voice.
Hey, Liddies. You're so weird. Hey, Pookie.
Hey, yeah, it's been a while. Is the house up? Yes.
Yes, I wish I had a picture of it, but the trimming isn't around the bottom yet because we ran out of money. So we will be doing the trimming. We found a really good price on it. So
Hi, Ginger.
we're just waiting on that. Hey, Ginger. So what else do we have to do?
Trimming's it. Then I want to do some steps to where the cars park and stuff.
Oh yeah, our dog like makes a moat, like he's like protecting us. But when he goes out, we have 5 dogs in the house because we have our 2 big ones and our small one, and then my parents have 2 like
Little dogs.
like little itty bitty dogs. And
Hey, Katie Zed.
so, hi, Katie. Oh, we miss you too. We were just talking about 4th of July.
I was just thinking earlier today. I said I haven't seen Katie post much in the group chat. I said I wonder if she's okay. I should, if I was a good friend, I guess I would have just texted you and see if you were okay.
Yes,
But
he's not a good friend. Oh goodness.
How are all the wild cats?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have any
We
more
don't
wild
have
cats.
anymore.
There's one that comes by, 2 that comes by, but they haven't come by in a bit. There was a black and white cat and the orange cat.
Yeah, something when they didn't have a shed to go and get away from everything on.
They kind of scattered.
They scattered or they got eaten or something.
So
5 house alarms work well. No batteries required.
yeah, for real. Anytime anything passes by.
Oh, yeah. I was like, house alarms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, it gets very
Or anybody
loud.
comes to the door. "Roar!"
It's crazy. Crazy, crazy.
Yeah. Katie's like, seriously, you have my number. I know.
Oh, how are you, Ginger? All the names I'm excited to see.
Yeah. Yeah. Excited to see all of you guys. It's great. Raymaker said our little kitty was struck by a car. That's sad to hear.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That breaks my heart.
Yeah.
when
We don't
you
like
do
seeing
that.
anything bad happen to animals, but you know, it's kind of a blessing that we don't have 25 cats outside anymore
I think we were spending like $40 a week.
on just cat food on top of the dog food that we would have to buy. So we're spending nearly $100 a week on just animals for food. So yeah, because if you didn't feed them, they would storm the door. Remember?
Yeah, people drop off animals on our road all the time.
Yeah.
It was a big pregnant mama the other day.
Dog mama, right? Yeah, it was way down
And I was
further
like,
up on
do
the
not
road.
bring your puppies to our house.
So, but yeah,
We're not very fun today.
we are. We've been having lots of fun. I've been laughing. You haven't been laughing?
I'm just tired.
She's always
Oh.
tired. Sharon's had a rough go at it at work over the last couple months as well. So
People are crazy. And I swear it's
she
demonic
almost
activity.
died. She almost died one day.
There is demonic activity unleashed on the world right now. And it is, they're all coming to the hospital. They're all coming to my hospital. I thought my dog food bill was high.
Your dogs are perfect, Katie.
Oh, I love them. My 2 stray cats decided they liked my house and moved in. $200 for cat hard food and wet food.
Yeah.
Oh. Somebody get Sharon some coffee. Coffee makes me throw up unless I'm really in the mood.
Coffee and water.
Coffee. I can't drink water.
They're like, hydrate, drink water. Sharon's like, can't, I'll die.
I will.
Mountain Dew, stat.
Yeah. Oh, don't listen to what I do.
Yes. But no, yeah. So yeah, Sharon's been having that go on, and she keeps telling me, she's like, you need to hurry up and start doing content again so you can start earning money so I can go back down to like 1 day a week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She looks at me, she's like, why are you not millionaire yet?
You seen those memes where the cats are like, you have to go to work, what? And then the next scene, why do you have to go to work? Why are you not millionaire? That's my favorite one. How do I stay alive without water? You should be studied for science. Mountain Dew has lots of caffeine. Yes, it really does. Okay, so the girls like chug Celsius. You know, like a small can of the Celsius has 200 milligrams of caffeine. My Mountain Dew has 65, I believe, which is like a cup of coffee. And then
My Monster.
I had a patient recently that was for cardiac issues. And I walk in the room and she's chugging a Rockstar. And I looked, supposedly in the medical field. And I looked and I said, what is that, a Rockstar? She goes, yeah. And I'm like, I need the mask just to mask the look on my face because I want to smack people up off. It's just, I'm like, you realize that you're here because your heart, right? Well, I'm like, okay, I can't. So if I'm in the hospital drinking a Mountain Dew, then that's an issue. But at home,
like if you're admitted to the hospital.
If I'm admitted to the hospital, like
because
for heart issues,
you do drink Mountain Dew at the hospital.
I do drink Mountain Dew out of the hospital. But if I'm admitted to the hospital for what I'm drinking and chugging,
Pookie says, you're 100% about the demonic activity. What y'all think about the scientists bringing back dire wolves? Did you see that?
Yeah, we were just talking about it earlier. I don't care about woolly mammoths because don't they like the tusks?
Yeah, they have tusks.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about them? So.
I think that they'll go extinct because people are going to hunt the tusk.
No, they would, if they brought back the woolly mammoth, I would love for them to bring back make them mini woolly mammoths so you can have them in your yard as a pet.
A service animal.
I brought my service animal into woolly mammoth.
You know what that makes me think of? And I've thought this in my head a million times. Jurassic Park. How well that ended. That's what it's going to be like. They're going to do the T-Rex.
Wouldn't it be cool if they made like mini dire wolves?
Well, they're mini because they're puppies right now.
Well, yeah, they're puppies now, but like if they made the breed like a mini dire wolf, and you can have a little mini dire wolf.
Did you hear them? They don't sound like dogs. They were so cute.
I want one. Can we get one?
No.
Somebody's got to get
Apple
one.
pear is the best flavor. Oh, Celsius are so bad for you.
Rockstar, Red Bull, Monsters are dangerous. I drink a Monster every day almost.
Well, that's just because somebody bought you.
Well, I was drinking them almost daily anyway.
So bad. Our whole generation is going to be a fib.
It's like, I don't know how I function without drinking a Monster.
Mike Liddell has developed
go ahead.
A new energy drink without caffeine, R7, if I can recall.
Yeah, Valerie said riding woolly mammoths. Yeah, they'd be like at the circuses where you can sit up on them and ride them. It's like it's like a petting zoo.
You're so weird. That is creepy and messing with God's creation. Like, I was kind of thinking that this morning as I saw like how they're doing it. It was odd. I've been absent in.
Hold on.
Oh, dire wolf. He is using DuckDuckGo. They have resurrected the dire wolf.
Okay. So
How do they have all of these pictures of the dire wolves if they've been extinct for like 10,000 years?
here we go. So let's look at it real quick. Oh, nope, wrong one.
10,000 years. The Earth is only 6,000 years old.
I know. I chuckled when they said that. So let's look at this real quick, guys. Since we got Sharon here with us. Okay, so this is CNN. It says, see the new dire wolf cubs born in over 12,000 years. Yeah, obviously not 12,000 years. The Earth's like under 7,000 years old. So,
Unless you believe in the old Earth theory.
yeah, so you'll have to listen to it from here. So here we go.
Subway's got a new meal of the day with a deal on a different sub every day of the week. Fresh baked bread, fresh sliced meat, fresh chopped veggies, vinaigrette, plus chips and a drink. You've got the perfect lunch at the perfect
I can
price.
smell it from this
Your
commercial.
I know,
coworker
for
went
real.
with the $17 salad. Get it together, Stan.
Yes, Dan.
Yeah.
Find your fresh with the all-new
I don't like
$6.99
Subway.
meal
I
of the
really
day
don't.
at Subway. Or
Not
make
very
it a
good.
footlong for
Anyway.
just
You have to be in the
$3 more.
mood for Subway.
Here we go.
Scientists claim to have brought a 12,500-year-old wolf species back from extinction.
So
A Dallas-based biotech company has used gene editing and cloning technology to create 3 dire wolf pups. Popularized by HBO's Game of
One's a girl.
Thrones, Colossal Biosciences claims that these dire wolf cubs have now become the world's first successfully de-extincted animal.
Yeah, but will they be
Using
able to
genetic
procreate?
material from 2 direwolf fossils, the company was able to reconstruct the complete direwolf genome, ultimately creating cubs with distinctive direwolf features like white coats and longer, thicker fur. While Colossal claims to have brought this iconic species back to life, critics say that gene editing technology is still a long way off from being able to revive extinct species, and question whether the efforts are worth the benefits.
We don't have the technology to modify entire genomes. We can modify components of genomes, and we can certainly sequence genomes. So, yes, they have slightly genetically modified
I thought it
wolves.
was in
maybe.
Dallas.
Does that make it a dire wolf? No. Does it make a slightly modified gray wolf? Yes. And that's probably about it.
So there you go. It's more of it's closer to a gray wolf than a dire wolf.
They just made
But-
it have white fur.
Yeah, basically, and give it some features that are more unique to, I guess, toward a dire wolf. But it really isn't a dire wolf. I mean,
But
truly. But so then the question comes. I was just thinking about this when they were talking about it, all the gene splicing and editing that we're doing. So what happens when this breed of dog gets a cold that's not found in other dogs? Can you see like a dire wolf pandemic?
and it spreads to humans.
The dire wolf 1.0 or coronavirus.
Oh, you're so crazy. Let's see.
Valerie says she wants a saber-toothed tiger. A
Just
mini
the
one.
baby one.
A mini one.
Franken scientists boop their snoots.
There's a boop. There's Snoop. Boop. Have you ever watched that guy that does the Everglades? He's always in the Everglades, and he goes around barefooted. He goes around booping like the alligators and
No.
crocodiles. Have you guys seen that? It's a guy that goes inside the Everglades, and he's like,
What's his name?
I don't know. He's like a young guy. He's like a late teens or early 20s. He goes around and he like boops all of like the snakes and the spiders and everything. He goes boop on their noses.
And then when he dies, everybody's gonna be like, I can't believe he died. The animals were so sweet.
Yeah, see, Katie knows who I'm talking
Oh
about.
my goodness.
See, you have not seen it. It's like
No,
all over.
I watch like Nate the Hoof Guy or Hoof GP at night. Like
No, it's on like all those stupid reels you watch at night.
I've never seen.
Katie, do you know the guy's
I'd
name?
rather watch him shave off the cow's hoofs and fix them.
Hey, Randall Hills, great to see you.
Oh, hey Randall.
Dr. Asami says they mixed the DNA with another wolf whose DNA was similar.
So it's not really a die. They
Yeah.
can't be like, I brought back this extinct. Would they like take a lizard
Fishing
and try
Garnet.
to make a T-Rex?
Fishing Garnet is the name, babe.
I don't care. But thank you. No,
Yes.
my goodness.
We're going to look for it now.
So what are they going to try if they do like a T-Rex? What will they do? A chicken?
A chicken.
A chicken or a what's that? A lizard? Alligator? If an alligator could stand up.
If the alligator could stand up. Let's see here.
Fishing Garrett.
Yeah, he goes around booping everything.
It's just a good way to die.
See, here we go. Okay.
Well, that thing looks nice.
Okay, let me stop that and let's share it.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, so this is who we're talking about right now. His name's Fishing Garnet. All right.
Right after I pet this southern tamandua. Boop. Oh, we got a Burmese python. Boop. Hey, Mr. Saltwater Crocodile. Boop. Boop. It's a spectacled caiman. This Orinoco crocodile didn't let me boop. Boop. Whoa, he's squeaking. Hey, cutie pie. Boop.
Aww.
A Spencer's monitor. Boop. I'm not really supposed to boop swamp puppies, but check out the back of this monster. Woo-wee. You get a boop off camera. Yoink. I'm too busy yoinking the pythons to boop most of them. Check out this elegant white-lipped tree frog. Boop. Boop. It's a cute little corn snake. Hey. I want to boop Mr. Softshell, but I think he'll take my finger. Plenty of boops and strokes went to this beautiful creature. It's going to take a while to boop all these termites. I got the yoink on this giant western diamondback. Listen to that rattle. Each one of these giant Madagascar day geckos got a good boop. So did these cranky tokens. Hey guys, get ready for a boop montage right after I pet.
That's that guy. You never watched this stuff?
No. I like to waste my time on other things. 14-foot giants. They better not bring back 14 feet giants.
Oh, speaking of 14-foot giants, Sharon has turned me on to an Amazon.
Is it an original for Amazon?
I think so. Yeah, Amazon original called House of David.
House of David.
House of David. I don't know if you guys have heard about it. I don't know if you guys have Amazon, but if you guys,
Hey, Life to the Max.
hey, Life to the Max. Great to see you. If you haven't had a chance to check out House of David,
Jay Miller.
what did Jay Miller say?
Dumb ways to die. Anyway, okay.
Hey, Dwayne, great to see you. Yeah, the boop guy. Boop.
Oh, goodness.
Boop.
See.
It's very risky to boop Sharon.
Yes. You never know.
If she's overstimulated, I would not dare try it.
Oh, man. It's not hard.
So, House of David, right? That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, House of David. If you guys haven't checked it out, give it a watch. I've really enjoyed it. The last...
He did not want to watch it at all.
I didn't. It's not that I didn't want to watch it. I heard good things from my associate pastor. He said it was fine to watch. It was good. And so, but I was like, are they...
Because of the Chosen debacle.
The Chosen debacle, right? So finally Sharon convinced me to go ahead and watch it. And I wasn't really watching it. It wasn't. And then I was after like the second or third episode, I was kind of starting to get into it. It's actually pretty good. It's really well done. So if you haven't checked out House of David, check it out. I mean, I'll give you guys a solid.
So what'd you tell me last night that it doesn't bother you as much as The Chosen because
it doesn't put words in Jesus' mouth. It's David. It's more the historical, of the thing where The Chosen takes more liberties with Jesus. I think that could be wrong because where I started to get hung up with The Chosen was there's obviously the outside stuff with like the whole LGBT flag and stuff with that with Dallas and him defending it and doubling down on it. There's that aspect of it. But after a while, I was thinking about it and I just didn't feel right about them portraying Jesus on the screen and him presenting, words in the Bible. because inflection in your voice and the way you present things matter too. So if you're presenting it in a way that obviously is not supposed to be presented, it's going to lead people astray, I believe. And I was really convicted not to really even follow it much more after that. And so I really didn't want to give House of David. I feel like that just sounds odd when I say that. House of David. I didn't want to give it a chance, but after being, after my associate pastor said it was fine, I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. And I watched it with Sharon, and it's actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. My mother-in-law was watching with us, and she's like, he doesn't die, does he?
First scene.
It's the very first scene in it. He's dodging the spears that are being thrown by Goliath, and it shows him getting nicked by a spear. He falls down. Looks like he just got stabbed with a spear. I was like, yeah. Did you not know that David died, Mom? And she's like, no. It was hilarious. It was very funny.
Oh man, my mom thinks we're heretics anyway. Some days, I think. But yeah, the Shaq Rainmaker. That is a big no.
Yeah, big no on that one. Yeah.
At least from us. I mean,
yeah.
Watching too many Betty Boop cartoons. Hi, we need peace.
Hey, hello, we need peace. Yeah. Dwayne says we've been reading the Bible nightly and been reading the part where David becomes king. Yeah. Where
it's pretty cool. Like, I guess I didn't think about. I mean, you know that Saul's still king and David, but like, I guess you didn't technically 100% realize how much danger he was in.
Yeah, because he was, not only that, Saul goes insane because God, says he's going to go insane. He, completely like eviscerates his mind or whatever. All because he did not obey. And that's the whole premise, right? He didn't obey.
To obey is better than sacrifice.
Yeah. So because he's like, well, we'll just sacrifice now. And he's like, no, you didn't obey. God commanded you to kill the king of the Amorites, Chemites, sorry for that. Amalekites. Commanded you to kill the king and not take any of the plunder. Don't take any of it. What was he doing? He was like dividing it up among the kingdoms, among the tribes of Israel. And he didn't kill the king. And so obviously already, not obeying. And then, he seeks to give himself the glory, then give God the glory. Right. And so when he's confronted by Samuel with this, Samuel, he wants to go and sacrifice for Samuel, try to make atonement for it. But he's like, no, obedience is better than sacrifice. In that moment there. And even Jesus talks about that, right? That obedience is over sacrifice. God wants your obedience. So anyway.
So Miss Yvonne, I used to kind of, and Frank really used to be like that, voting huge no on any biblical movies because they'll always portray them incorrectly. But like, if you're grounded in your faith and you're grounded in what you know, I think that it helps me like go and see what I think. Like, I like to see different perspectives. So I'm not quite as close-minded as Frank in the fact that I like to hear other people's side of everything. And I like to understand what they're thinking. Frank's like, oh, you're an idiot. So
I don't think I'm that blunt.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. But I like to know what other people are thinking and feeling, I guess. So I think it's interesting to wonder, like, I don't think that happened, or yeah, that could. I don't like how they're making the queen out to be like the one behind everything, because it was clearly Saul's wickedness. Like,
right.
So I don't really like that aspect of it. But then again, I know that probably wasn't what happened. But it's a good story.
Yeah. Hey, Fat Boy Gaming.
Hey,
and nonsense.
I've seen you on my YouTube feed.
He says, "What's up, everyone? Hopefully you're doing well. Smash that like button. I'm fully monetized now.
Oh wow, that's
Y'all
awesome.
got it's great. That's awesome. I
That's
know.
some really good view counts too.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you starting over a year ago. It was about a year ago, right?
Mhm.
I remember you starting your YouTube channel or converting your YouTube channel, excuse me,
To that name.
to that name, and then actually doing content, and that's awesome. I'm very excited for you. That's awesome. Congratulations.
That's awesome.
Um,
What can we sacrifice? After all, Christ is the ultimate sacrifice.
correct. Yeah.
Just our lives.
Katie Zez says she's agreed to. She's sharing.
There's
about
only
the-
one side of the Bible. I absolutely believe that, Miss Yvonne. Absolutely. Let's see. I just wish the Bible had sometimes gone into more detail. Like you can tell that it was men that wrote the Bible because they're like, this is what happened. But no detail. Like, tell me this, tell me that. Like,
What'd you do at work today? I worked.
Yeah. no, I mean I don't wish that. That was tongue in cheek. But
Yeah.
like I like to read, like I want to know, hey, what were they thinking when they, anyways, I'm just weird like that.
Speaking of movies and stuff, there's this one awesome movie me and Frank David watched probably like, I don't know, 8 to 10 times in like the last month. Have you guys watched the movie Ford v Ferrari? It's amazing. If you guys love cars, if you like racing, you guys would absolutely love this movie. It's not woke or anything like that. It's an actually really well done movie. It has Matt Damon, and I know he's like a little woke or whatever, but he portrays Carol Shelby like to the T. And then you have Christian Bale in the movie as well. He portrays his character very well too. And so yeah, check out Ford v Ferrari if you guys really. Yeah, Raymaker says seen it. Yeah, it's an awesome movie. Loved it. I wish I would have got a chance to watch it in theaters because I know how it would have sounded even that much better in the theaters.
Gran Torino. What's the other one that we like? Is it Gran Torino?
Turismo.
That's what.
No, that's Gran Torino. That's the one with Clint Eastwood in it.
Oh.
Yeah, which was good too. I think you watched that one with me. It's where he has a Clint Eastwood's the old guy, retired, and he has a bunch. No, there was no killing. I guess there was a little bit of killing toward the end, but he had Koreans that lived next door to him. You remember he was like really, really racist to them.
I don't remember that. Lightstopper says, "Have you all watched The Walking Dead?"
I stopped watching The Walking Dead after they killed Glenn and Abraham. I quit watching it.
I never did.
I couldn't get into it afterwards. That whole last season and that built up to that moment where they did the whole Glenn fake out scene under the dumpster for like 4 episodes. They tried to make you believe he died under the dumpster, and then he came back only to die a couple episodes later by Negan. So, I mean, they really, the whole fake out death was really was not well done in that instance. Anyway, that's why I kind of quit watching. I kind of lost interest.
Fat Boys Gaming. Yep, it's been a blessing, and I'm doing a Switch 2 giveaway soon with the YouTube money. Taking my blessing and blessing someone else.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Congrats. Yeah, that's a great thing.
That's really cool.
Yeah. I need to catch up. I need to watch remind me to watch some of his videos because I haven't. It hasn't popped up on my thing to tell me.
Because you have to go and.
I do.
Every now and then I'll go to all my subscribe things because I'm on Uniquely Us. That's my YouTube. And like when I was younger, I think I subscribed to some weird stuff. So I've been having to like unsubscribe and like clean up that because everybody can see that. So anyways, I started like looking at all the videos and stuff.
Okay.
From the people that I subscribe to. So Filipino. Oh, they were Filipinos.
Oh, were they
Next
Filipinos? I thought they were Korean.
Somewhere around there. What else?
Hi,
It
Light
feels
Stopper.
pretty good in here.
It does right now, actually. Yeah, it feels better than it normally
Katie
does.
knows the pain.
Yeah, Katie knows how hot the studio can get here. She got to experience that firsthand and stream in the intense summer heat. So she remembers very well. And right now it feels really good. I got a couple fans going and it's not as hot
It's
outside. We had a little
74 degrees outside.
Yeah, we had a little cold front move through here, so it's actually pretty good.
You can hide that, Sharon, in settings so people don't see that. I know, but I like transparency. I'm weird.
Yeah, she is weird.
I am.
Sometimes I don't like Sharon talking when we're talking about serious business when things because she'll give too much information out. I was like, why'd you say that?
Yes. And then I get the look. She'll be visiting again when it's not so hot. Did you ever get your car? Did you ever get that sap out of your car? Like, how long did that take you to get out, Katie?
Jay Miller
Oh.
said it was 28 degrees this morning in Missouri.
Was it snowing?
Ginger says, are you still teaching piano, Sharon?
I am. And actually, last week it was really, really hot in here. And the kids just cannot concentrate at all. So we're going to have to, I don't know. But I have a very few select. I'm getting to where my time is more valuable than anything right now. So if I'm going to waste it, I'm going to waste it with my family. And I'm kind of to the point where if somebody's not practicing, I'm not going to teach that person. So I'm kind of being very, very selective about who I take on. And I'm kind of weird like that right now too. So I'm not just teaching to make money. I think my students are actually learning. So
Hey, Crater Good says,
Just
howdy,
Frost.
folks. God bless. Hey, man, great to see you. Awesome to see you. Katie said yes. She had Dave take her car to his work, and then the sap disappeared.
I felt so bad. Something came onto Katie's car when she was about to, and it was like an hour before she was about to leave that we discovered it. And it was like, there was no getting that stuff off. So it's a good thing that your husband's in that line of work. So I'm surprised.
Hello, AC Cruz. Great to
Hey,
see you.
AC.
I wonder if I got a
Um,
notification for us. I did. I did get a notification for
All
us
right.
at 1:45, right when we went live.
All right. Did you guys like the pancakes? It was between that and like some cute little Easter ducks.
Yeah,
And so he asks me, it was that Easter ducks and like some,
I had a feeling you were going to
Kitchen
pick the
table.
pancakes.
and so I was thinking, oh, it's Easter almost. Let's do the ducks. And he goes, and he said, you pick. And he was like, really? I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm not picking. Okay, pancakes it is.
There was a third choice.
He would have been like, really? To the only one, the other ones that he didn't want. So it's been snowing since 9 a.m. I thought spring had come. My niece posted that on where was it? In Canada, in Alberta. She posted like, yay, spring, and then oh no, the next day it's like covered in snow.
Katie says she thought she'd be watching a cooking video when she clicked.
My mom is like the most fun person to cook with because she is so particular. And I'm like, let's just get it done. Hurry up, get it done. And so she'll be like cutting, and all of her stuff is like perfect. And my stuff turns out good. It's just, it might not look as pretty as my mom's. But it tastes good. And so she's like, I don't know how you do that. I'm like, because I don't care. Just get it in the pot. It's fine. And so mom and I are learning from each other. And so she was telling me, what were we doing? We were doing something. And she was like, you'll be so proud of me. I am learning to not like everything doesn't have to be perfect. I'm like, good job. And so
Yeah, I've been teaching your mom some tricks in the kitchen too of how to actually cook like actual meals and stuff.
like what?
Like my different pasta meals I've been making and stuff.
So mom like normally does like very farmish meals. So we had 1 million steaks, we had 1 million pot roasts, like that was if we killed a cow when I was little, Dad's a dairy farmer. So if we killed a cow, that's all we ate. Whew. And so we always had potatoes, we always had onions, and we always had beef. So that's pretty much like the majority of what we ate. Poor man's gravy. It's so good. And like all that stuff. And so Mom's really good at that. Meatloaf, stuff like that. I can't cook that at all. I don't know what my meatloaf turns into. It's just like ground beef sitting there.
Yeah, we don't like meatloaf anyway.
We like Stouffer's meatloaf.
I don't like meatloaf.
You used to.
Okay, I don't like meatloaf any longer.
I don't know what changed. But anyways, so like I'm not a good grocery shopper, like for recipes. I'm kind of more like, hey, this looks good. And so we usually have ingredients and we kind of play Chopped every night, unless it's like a special occasion. So mom's learning to kind of do that too.
How's my mom doing? She's doing as good as you're going to be doing. She's still on dialysis, so she does that Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I think sometimes Saturdays. I think
Every Saturday.
every Saturday. Yeah. So yeah, she's on that. On a dialysis a routine. So her birthday was just recently, so she got to celebrate that. And so yeah, hoping to maybe get up there and to go see her eventually here.
Bye, AC.
By AC Cruise makes it a little more difficult with her actually living further away, where I could actually only drive a few hours to go see her. Now it would be, if I drove, it would be a full day's drive.
But it's like 130 to fly up there.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have to rent a car and
Right. So
all that stuff. So
just makes it, the logistics are a little bit more.
and she really only wants to see Frank and Frank David. So they just go.
On the transplant list, I'm not entirely sure. So, if I find out, I'll let you know.
Let's see.
Pancakes can't go wrong.
Pancakes.
I prefer waffles over pancakes, to be honest.
What?
Yeah, I like waffles better than pancakes.
I just don't make waffles very good. I don't know. I got some Biscuit, but I had like
I saw this thing on TikTok or Instagram thing or whatever of how to make the perfect waffle. It looked really easy.
Okay, well, you'll have to show it to me and we'll make them. Maybe we'll make a video of it.
See you later, Jay Miller.
Fertilizer buggies. Yay.
Well, thank you, Yvonne. I appreciate it. She appreciates that as well.
Yeah, I had some pancake mix left over that was like just add water. And so I got to use that up before I can do the other. Wow, 17 years. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not good, but 17 years, he's doing well with it. So that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
You know what I've always wanted to make with the waffle maker is waffles. No.
And Yvonne says, yes, perfect waffles would be great. See?
Oh, so they have those Thanksgiving waffles where you like take all the Thanksgiving leftovers and you put it in some batter and you make like these.
You're going to gross me out.
And then you do the gravy on top.
No, stop.
I'll never eat another waffle.
That is so gross. Yeah. I almost had to stop eating Caesar salads when I found out what was inside the Caesar.
Mayonnaise. Like the whole ingredient is mayonnaise.
Oh my gosh. I about gagged when I found out. I was like, oh my gosh.
He ate one since then.
Sharon ruined it for me.
Oh, mayonnaise. That's so good. Yeah. But anyways, how long have we been going for?
Oh, almost an hour.
Wow.
Yeah. Almost a new record.
Today it's a day off.
Normally you're done after about 20 minutes. Not a whole lot to talk about from you.
New record. I would be at work today, except
yeah, normally you are
all the craziness at the hospital. And I told Frank something that happened, and he was like, "Yeah, you're not going in. That's not okay with me. You're not staying late. You're not going in." Yeah.
Yeah, because they had asked her to work today and to stay late last night. And I told her no. I said, you're not staying late and you're not working tomorrow. So
And some of the things that have happened, he's been like coming up and sitting in the
Like waiting room, I guess.
waiting room. Just
I've become a picture. I'm starting to recognize people now.
he's been doing that.
Like this
so
one
that,
male nurse I see
yeah.
that comes in and works overnight. He's a little scruffy, white guy, a little short. He's lots of scruff and like almost like a ponytail, older guy.
Oh yeah.
I've recognized him now. I've seen him come in. Like that guy looks like he's a pretty cool guy.
He surfs like all over the world.
That he's a surfer. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I knew it had to be something like that.
I love him. I used to do night shifts, so I work with all the night shift people too. So yeah, Frank gets to be there for shift change and hear all that. Patients.
Crazy patients or visitors?
Crazy patients.
Yeah, always crazy patients.
So,
Sometimes visitors, I guess.
and mostly patients.
Yeah.
It's getting bad out there. So I would almost take COVID over what's going on now. I don't want COVID to happen again, but I would rather be in COVID time and stressed out because of that than stressed out because I'm fearing for my life.
Yeah. Crazy people.
So, yeah.
So,
Anyways,
but all right. Well, I guess we can wrap up then. If you don't have anything else you'd like to share.
nope.
No.
This was your idea, so you.
It was actually my idea. Normally Sharon's the one that says, let's do a live stream. And I'm like, exactly like that, right?
Yeah, that's exactly
you
what
get
you
you
said.
get a or that.
Yeah.
And-
Bye, Pookie.
Yeah, normally if it was up to Sharon, we would actually have probably done a little bit more live streams than not. So
Maybe. I don't know. We got to do more car videos, but we need one of those suction.
yeah, we do. Now
That
that
was
we
nice.
actually got cars again.
We're pretty funny people.
No,
in
we're
the
not.
car.
We're not funny. We're not funny.
We have weird conversations.
Sharon has weird conversations. And I'm just there participating in them. So, but all right. Well, I will speak with you guys a little bit later. I'm glad that you guys stopped by in the middle of the afternoon of all times.
Yeah.
And it's great to see so many familiar faces that we love to see. Yvonne Kennedy, Rainmaker, Dr. Asamia, Katie Zed, Fat Boy Gaming, Ginger, Pookie, the Crater Good. Yeah, We Need Peace. Who else was it? AC Cruz was here. Jay Miller was here as well. So, so awesome to see you guys again and hanging out with you guys in the afternoon of all times. Hopefully we'll be able to do another one together soon rather than later. And maybe we'll work on getting some more videos pumped up. The problem is with the videos is if I don't make the videos, they don't get made for a long time. Because Sharon,
Yeah, I think I have a bunch in.
she does. She has
do
a
I
couple inside her phone now ready to be published. All she has to do is finalize some of the editing and they would be published.
What are they? Let's see.
They're old videos too. I don't know what we were doing in some of those old videos now at this point. Hold on a second. We're going to find out.
Project 9/11.
What was this?
Beans. I think we've done beans before, though. That's the issue. I don't have much that I do differently. Like we can make barbacoa again.
You
we can
guys
make
know all of our
beans.
recipes.
Literally. My power director did not get paid.
Anyway, so Sharon will have to maybe publish a couple of the ones she has in there. I thought that you had
We need to
one.
get chicken soon. That's when we can.
They've seen our chicken videos. We're going to do more
I
chicken
know,
videos.
They're so fun. Yes.
So, all right, guys. Well, we'll talk to you guys a little bit later. I'll be making some new content over on the Let's Be Frank today. That's what I'm about to do. And Sharon's about to probably go over there and lay down and
Nap.
read. Now, nap. Never mind. You didn't bring your pillow.
No, I didn't.
So,
I didn't bring my book either. I'm reading Alas Babylon. Those of you that know, it's a good book.
so all right. Well, we'll talk to you guys a little later. And I hope you guys will just stay safe out there. And and continue to pray for one another, as I would always tell you guys. So, all right. God bless everybody. We'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone.
Bye.